Who's getting the code? Who's getting it? We don't have Kenzie.
Wait, what?
She's not coming in. I thought she was gonna commentate.
I am scared.
What? Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Where's it light though?
Yeah.
How do you change it?
It's good, darky.
Oh, Discord.
Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine being a light mode user on Discord.
Oh, so you can't change it. Never mind.
Yeah.
It's so bright. I'm like, Jesus, my eyes.
Alright, guys.
Should I buy Crystal Rose Queen just for this?
Light mode Discord.
It burns. No.
Get out of the club.
What,
We're
me?
forfeiting. Last week was my fault. This week it's your fault, Jonah.
It wasn't just your fault.
No, I know.
We should have been. There was a lot of people at fault.
I was the last minute throw in and put it in.
Our issues run so deep. Now when I try to sleep, I feel so bad. I should leave, and by the time it's done, I'll be gone. you against the wall, you had us body to body. get it right, right, right. So stay with me. Run away with me. Need like a dope fiend, need dope. Need like a coke fiend, need coke. Even though your heart cold, ski slope. I really hope the song bringing me close.
Hey guys, welcome to week 2 of League of Legends Spring 2021. Unfortunately, last week we did not have a game. We had to forfeit. So this is technically our first week of actual gameplay, but it is the second week of the season. And we are going up against the Holbrook Roadrunners from out on the east side. Looking forward to this match, and I'm glad you guys are here watching. And we got some new stuff going down, some new graphics, so hopefully that'll work. And it looks like both teams are up, and so we'll get this game going pretty quick. So this does have a picks and ban phase, unlike the preseason, which was blind pick. Danny, be professional. Jonah, professional. So, anyways, while this is getting ready, we're just waiting for them to give us the ready signal. I do think it's kind of interesting that all their icons are the exact same. So, okay, and here we go. So we spent quite some time here. Let's turn this down. We moved the camera, so we're trying to get an optimal angle here.
No, we're going with no, hold on. Are we banning the Garen or are we banning the Jax?
Garen.
Okay.
Because you played one round of Jax.
Okay.
We could tell they've been looking at Jonah's recent games.
The first of many foes.
They've been looking at my smurf.
My genius will be understood eventually.
They've been looking at my jungle, not my.
Was it Dylan? Swain, right?
Yep. Swain, Ezreal, Senna. Okay. No, you're picking Ezreal.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Ezreal or Senna. Oh no, please. Please, no. Please.
He's Timo. Is it a Timo? The devil, the devil himself.
Oh, I'm so.
Oh, the emo lord. The emo lord comes out here.
Okay, so if they don't pick these, ban Kate and then Seraphine.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Or we can target them in the EDC.
Yeah.
Ready for my lock. Actually, so there's the Jax. Do I want Seraphine? I'd rather.
Viewers, thanks for watching.
I would
We
do-
appreciate
yeah,
all our
but-
viewership.
Oh, there's the Kaisa though. Which means it's their.
There's the Kaisa.
It's their mid lane as well. It's their mid support.
We don't need to worry about mid.
No, don't worry about mid. They're good.
So target ban support?
We can ban Seraphine and Seraph.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ban them both.
Alright.
Yeah. I'm not gonna ban Kate. No. They picked their ADC.
Okay,
Pick
let's see already.
Oh.
They got a ban.
They thought I was gonna go middle. Yup. Did not look at what position you guys
I have those listed correctly.
True. They're gonna ban B. They just looked at who you played, not.
Yeah, they've been looking at who you're playing.
Well, see, like, well, none of you play Jen. That's Dylan. Hey, this is A-ring. I don't know, maybe they just didn't look at what you do right was. Probably.
It
I don't
might
know,
have been- it might have
but
been
go into this like another.
What?
Malphite.
I played Malphite a couple times, but like.
Alright. Back in the game. Focus.
Yep.
Focus.
What must be done?
So let's see if they choose their support here.
So we're looking at their mid support. We're looking at their mid and support
Mokai,
now.
Better and better at Mokai.
Hold on, let's see. Oh, that's a Vigar mid. Oh no. It could be a Vigar support as well. That's true. Yeah, but they also have a mid, so I'm
Quick
gonna.
question.
We're gonna keep that as a mid.
Quick question.
And
Do you want me Mokai or do you want me?
hold on. Let's pick jungle first.
I know.
Addy, come up here.
Addy, we got 10 seconds. J4.
So do you want Mokai or
Micah, pick your support. Or no.
Okay.
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 All right, picks and bans almost over. We'll go ahead and talk about this here in a second. Okay, so let's talk about this picks and ban phase. So Willow Canyon definitely did some research here. There was some confusion on a couple of the champs because this team, the players like to play a lot of ARAM as opposed to Summoner's Rift. And so that kind of throws things off because the modes are so different. Like, I like to play a lot of ARAM, but I've honestly forgotten how to CS because of it, because you just play them differently, even though they're the same champs. So we went ahead and banned the Bran because we knew that their mid laner liked to play Bran. He also liked to play Swain, which Achilles plays a very good Swain. So our strategy there was to ban the Bran and take the Swain. In the top lane, Garen was one of their top players, so we decided to ban the Garen. We weren't quite sure what he would take. They didn't have a lot of other picks. He's recently played a very good Jax game, but it was only one game. And so we'll see if that was a one-off or if that's going to be a decent pick. And that goes into Chill's Mokai, who is very much a comfort pick for him. In the jungle, we see a Viego versus a Jarvan, because their jungle likes to play a lot of Warwick, which I can feel and I can sympathize with because because I'm a Warwick main. So, and it's going up against Taro's J4, which is very strong, very good. He can pop walls, he can trap people, very strong. And so we know that Achilles took that Swain, and he's going into a Vigar, which we weren't sure. We didn't see a lot of Vigar, but we have seen some in the ARAM, so he may be a little comfortable with the Vigar. And in the bot lane, we have Trash Panda, who normally is our backup jungler, playing ADC. Our ADCs came down with a little bit of a stomach flu. Our ADC support, our old ADC, Lone Woofy, will be in for game 2, but we're taking Ezreal here, and Trash Panda is going to kind of expand out from the jungle role into a Kai'Sa. And in the bot lane, we have our normal top player, Micah, picking up a Senna, going into a Lux. And so there'll be a lot of stuns down here. This is a lot of AP in the bot lane. And ultimately, I think this is going to come down to who's got vision, who can control these objectives, like most games. And the Holbrook the Holbrook team is kind of inexperienced. They have 2 players that are under level 50, 4 players under level 100. None of them are ranked. None of them have ever been ranked. And so I think what we're going to see here is a Willow team that, if they can control vision, if they can control objectives, is definitely going to take it. So we got about a minute left, so go ahead and enjoy the music for the remaining minute, and then we'll go ahead and start our game.
Girls with their nails done now.
And so we're back here in our game. Oh, look, my webcam is off. We're back. We got some new graphics up here with the Willow Canyon up here at this side and the Holbrook. To kind of show the sides, we might need to flip this. But it's okay. It's okay. We're learning. We're trying new things. And that's how we always do things here. And sometimes you win, sometimes you learn, and that's one of our mottos here at Willow Canyon. So, thank you, Death Sniper. We love being everyone's inspiration. How come you're not playing today? I'm kind of curious about that.
Oh my god.
Don't you guys have a game? Or are you guys on spring break?
That's alright. It's alright. Don't worry about it. It happened. They don't know that. They don't know that. True.
So Masteries here in the Holbrook team, which is on the bottom, we only see 2 Masteries, M4 and an M5, both sub 30k. So I guess the Vigar is played. The Kais is pretty good. And Willow Canyon, you see Mastery on every single tune, with the Mokai being the lowest at an M4. But if you can see, we got the Swain here at 48k. You got an M6 for Senna. So what this is telling you for somebody who's an M6 with 24k is he just dominates as a Senna. So, and an M5 at 25k for the jungle. I think this is going to be kind of ugly. Now, Viego is kind of new, so not a lot of people actually have mastery on him, especially at low elo like this. So we'll see what happens.
So just focus on last hitting, because they're starting blue. They're starting blue.
They're starting blue?
He's just autoing the Viego's starting blue.
Holbrook is starting blue?
No. In the match. He's starting blue buff.
Oh, blue buff, okay. So they're starting red side?
Yeah.
Ah, no, it's so terrible. It was working. My mouse is too sensitive. We're still in spectator delay here. So we got 3 minutes. Apparently, I apologize for that, Holbrook. I don't know why it's not. Stretch it. Stretch it to make it work, baby. There we go.
Shut up!
I don't know what's going on. We're at 100%. I don't know why we haven't dropped into the game yet. I'm gonna blame Riot. I shouldn't blame Riot. Oh, here we go. We got our scoreboard up. We're seeing Holbrook start red topside. And we see Willow down here at the bot lane. Ooh, 5 viewers. Woo! We're getting big time here. Alright. So let's see what the teams do. If there's any kind of early invade, or if the teams are going to start kind of soft. And it looks like they're all piled up here.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
And they're pinging where they're at. And maybe an early invade here. Their top laner is still setting up in their base. So I don't think we're going to see... I think we're going to see an early invade here. J4 is moving. He's going to start blue. Hey, tell Ethan to knock off the chat. Okay. We don't chat. We don't taunt either. So we have Willow starting blue. Mokai came in, did a decent leash. Alright, anyway, sorry, I apologize. So we saw some early aggression there in the bot lane. Senna's already stunned. Took some early damage. Does not have her flash. She flashed a little early. Jack's being a Jack, being very aggressive. We also see an aggressive Swain here. CS difference. Jax is definitely dominating that CS in the top lane. Swain in the middle, and Kaisa in the bot lane. So. It is Pretty Boy Swain. Kaisa almost getting the kill there on the Ezreal. And Senna not able to get her soul. And first blood goes to Holbrook. But Harrow takes down the Kaisa. It was very much damage in that early first blood, but Holbrook gets the first kill there. And Mokai has kind of closed that CS gap. Ezra should be able to get some of the CS back now that Vigard trying to trap the Swain. A good root there. Ooh, and Vigard almost goes down there to Achilles. Uh-oh. Doesn't look good. Not taking advantage of the... And Achilles gets the kill on the Vigard. But not really worth it because the tower took him out and it kind of spreads the gold out. Not really that good of a trade. And Senna picking up some souls. Let's see if we can see how many souls she has. And Trash Panda goes ahead and takes down the Lux, and with a gank from 1TR1. So let's look at the gold here.
That's right, hey.
1,400 gold, 1,200 gold. Both of those guys should definitely be heading back. Jack's slightly ahead in the CS. And the two mid laners, an even trade. Really not worth it for either of their things. And they both look like they're building something similar, even though I think Swain is... One of the things Vigar does here with that ring is it sometimes creates panic because people are afraid to take damage, and we don't see Achilles panicking when he gets in that ring. Vigar has not been that effective as a jungler here. We haven't seen him try to gank at all, or not Vigar, Viego, the Ruined King. We haven't seen him too effective here yet. And the vision drop there, he's kind of low. I don't think he's strong enough for a solo kill here. Good vision by Holbrook. Swain's power definitely saw the pink ward there. And so it looks like the teams are maybe trying to set up for a drag, or Holbrook is. Good getting vision on that. Very good vision here by Achilles. Oop, here comes Viego. I think Viego's going to try for a... I don't think Viego was expecting that ult though. Oh, good stun, good stun. Manages to escape him. And Achilles goes ahead and takes down their jungler. Not that good of a gank, though. He did have a good stun and was trying to get away. Probably should have just got away, but I think he thought he could turn. And J4 now knows that their jungler's out. Sees the ward, can take out the ward. Did not drop his own ward though. Doesn't have a ward, so he's got a paint. Kaisa goes up, but Kaisa's kind of pinned against the wall. Good ult by the J4, trapping the Kaisa. They're trying to go on the Lux. At the top lane, it looks like, I don't want to call it an even trade. Jack's slightly ahead, but Jack should be ahead. Jack's players tend to be hyper aggressive. Ooh, and I think Mokai, oh, and Mokai doesn't take it out. Jack's extremely low, but now healing up. Using his, what? Did he take heal? Oh, Ignite. And I think it was that Ignite that actually did him in here. And this is a dragon. This is basically a free dragon. Micah playing the Senna. Good chance of stunning the J4 or the Viego. Viego's behind. Kaisa's behind. They're trapped in there. But J4 goes down. Viego goes down. So both junglers are down. The soul is here, but Viego can't take advantage of it. A lot of messy trades. Willow up by 2 kills and about 1,000 gold. And the first dragon goes to Willow. So first blood to Holbrook, first dragon to Willow. And let's see if they can control this. We are playing mostly with our second squad or players out of their normal positions. So we'll see what's happening here. And this is a very aggressive Senna support. Trash Panda doing alright for playing out of role. And we see the Viego not knowing what to do. That's a lot of wasted time. That is a very typical young jungler. Not getting that CS. He's already behind 12 CS. His 2 ganks have been kind of ineffective. Maokai here is the weirdest skin I've ever seen. One thing I think we can see with Trash Panda is not taking advantage of his ult here. Could have killed the Kaisa.
Tell me if you guys want to TP. Nice. That's huge. Keep playing aggressive there.
Achilles willing to take a little bit of damage. And Jonah coming in, or excuse me, Taro coming in. Lots of ganks. Helping his Swain get ahead. We have a Herald up. Excuse me, a Herald up. And Senna and looks like gonna triple it. I wonder where they're gonna place this because I don't think they're aware of the ward. We have an Earth Drake in 2 minutes, so we're either gonna see a Cloud Soul or an Infernal Soul. Infernal Soul will be super helpful to either side because of that raw damage that it gives you. I don't know if that was the wisest thing for Kaisa to do. Now one thing ADCs often do is they'll get here under tower, and if Kaisa had come around and then the Lux had pushed as well, I think they could have dove this Ezreal. Alright, so mid lane is getting bullied. There's a 30 CS difference, but at the same time there's about a 15 CS difference in the top lane. And both of them are 1-1. So I think I missed a kill in the top lane.
You guys want to TP them? I'm gonna go back.
Diego's being pinged because they can't see this pink ward here. Good vision is always key to a great game. And we have Achilles kind of bullying this poor Vigar. I actually feel bad for him a little bit. Mokai picking up some, but now he's 16 CS behind. That is a struggle that we've had with Chill. Okay, it looks like their ADC left. Oh, now it's back, so I don't think we're going to pause. Dapper new skin for Suede here. Oh, apologize, it's been a long day. And a flash out and a kill for Achilles. Good use of the flash to get out of the ring, over the wall. Vigar, I think, thought he was safe there. Probably going to lose a plate. Yep, and he definitely earns a kill and a plate out of that, which gives him 1,600 gold. The Ezreal's at 2,000 gold. Probably needs to find a spot to come back. Why is he not using his ult? Oh, and the Rift Herald here. I think they're trying to chase that Kaisa. Just picking up another plate. They might even take this first tower here. Vigar coming down. There might be a lane switch happening here. But the Ezreals definitely need to go back. 2,500 gold. Oh, and another dragon down. So blue team was able to, with the distraction of that tower and pulling everybody away. And first tower goes to Willow Canyon. And Mokai might be trying to make a play here. And that is a kill for Mokai fighting under tower. That was a bad dive by the Jax. There was no way for him to get out. He dove in, couldn't dive out. It looks like there's another big fight down here. I think Achilles might go down here. He got out of position. Did try to use that stopwatch to survive, but it's okay. The rest of the team got up. Willow ahead by seven kills at this point and about 5,000 gold. He needs to stop typing in chat. He typed in, so that happened because of 400 ping. Uh-huh. Well, it might have been team chat, but...
I'll talk to him about that.
Yeah. And we have the J4 just cleaning up his jungle, about 30 ahead. Well, Viego looks very scary on paper. He does take a bit of finesse that new junglers just might not be able to do. I think we're seeing this. I think the Warwick ban is really good. Honestly, he should probably have switched to an Olaf. Or even Graves. There we go. Double ult to take down the Viego. And Trash Panda takes down the Lux. And I think J4 is going to pick up. So that is a 3 kills in the bot lane. Willow, I think, is looking to wrap this up. So here we go. Senna coming out of the jungle because Willow has this control. I'm not seeing a lot of vision from Holbrook here. So that's just going to give Willow that control. Jax is hiding in the tri-bush. I'm not sure what he's doing. We got 14 seconds on the next Rift Herald and a minute 54 an Infernal Drake. So once again, we are going to see an Infernal Soul, which is just a lot of damage for whichever team manages to grab it, which at this point I think is going to be Willow. They have no idea. There was a root there, and I think Lux was trying for something. Trash Panda taking down the enemy jungler. They have no tower to dive under, and that's 3 kills there in the mid lane for Willow, only getting them ahead. And we have the J4 just being able to solo this Rift Herald. Wonder where he's going to drop it. If he drops in the mid lane, it's definitely going to take 1 tower, maybe even 2 if they decide to push. Clearing up his vision. Maybe he's going to come up here and help the Mokai against the Jack. This is a huge discrepancy here that the CS is not really playing out. And here comes the Herald top lane. Probably get at least this tower. Let's see if they can take the Jax too. And the Senna is roaming. An aggressive flash by the Lux. Not quite sure what she was doing. Most of that tower is coming down. But Vigar manages to take down the Senna in the top lane. But 2 towers down in the top lane. I'd say it's worth it. And I think Swain is trying to play jungle here, taking out this Infernal Drake. Don't know what Kai'Sa's doing. Kai'Sa doesn't have... Oh, she does have vision on here. Maybe thinking she can take down the Swain once he gets low. Don't know what she's hoping for. Swain taking this blue buff. I don't think Viego understood quite the power of a stack Swain. think they're just thinking there. And the J4 stealing the kill there. Good use of the ring as crowd control, keeping him away. And we do have the third Drake going to Willow Canyon. So like I said early at the start of the game, control of vision, control of objectives, definitely falling to Willow and just dictating this game. I don't want to say this is textbook, but this is pretty darn close. Maybe community college textbook. Ouch, that hurt. I shouldn't have said that. So Willow here at the 20-minute mark. The Baron is now up. They're at 3 dragons. Absolute control of the jungle. They're controlling each and every lane. Mokai is just acting like the tank that he is. Ooh, a double stun there, but I don't think Holbrook has the damage to really... Willow having kills all across the board. Up 21 kills, 13k gold. And I think the Swain was getting cocky there. And an ace. They have a lot of gold, I'm assuming. Yeah, 3K, 2K, 1K, 1K. I do have to make a change, so I'll be right back. Okay, I just subbed in Dylan, but I haven't heard if he's coming in.
I would leave him out.
Hold on, Mackenzie's typing. Alright, here we go. Here we go. We're about 3 minutes behind. We got a minute 45 for the Infernal Soul. We have a Baron is up. Neither team have decisions on it. J4 just owning this jungle. I think Holbrook is trying to set up a river fight here, a dragon contesting. Deluxe did build her support item, but doesn't have a mythic yet. I think that ban against the Seraphine and the Soraka really helped. And Achilles is just eating faces in this mid lane. And so this ban strategy has been very effective, I think. So... And now we have Dragon up. I'm sorry, I got ace in my back. It's annoying me. And it looks like Willow is setting up for this Dragon Soul.
Good job, guys. That was really good. Really good job.
So the game is over, so we're just finishing this up right now. Looks like J4 is picking up that Dragon Soul here. And that is a Infernal Soul. And this is, we're just setting this up here. And we'll be doing a side switch. So Willow Canyon will be moving to the red side. And Holbrook will be moving to the bot side in the next game. I don't know what Willow's doing. Maybe they're setting up for a Baron. They have mid lane cleared. They could do a pretty good push. Mokai and J4 are there. Yeah, it looks like they might be making a push here. Yeah, they did some damage, so it looks like J4 and Mokai are just going to work on this Baron.
Okay, so I think we're swapping Dylan in for ADC. That would
And Swain here is just playing the bully, going under tower. That is a full Baron buff for Willow with everybody up. They've aced. Yeah, I do know that this is over based off of my guys here on the other side. But yeah, this is a pretty clean sweep for Willow. The question I have is, are they going to try to pick up additional edge and towers? And that Baron buff plus the Dragon Soul is just nasty. So both Nexus towers going down really fast. Swain up here bullying. And so we're going to take a look at this. End of game, GG Holbrook. But we can see 48 to 7, a 22k gold difference. Holbrook didn't get any towers whatsoever. And so we're going to look at this. We're going to look at some advanced details in the graphs. And we can see the Swain with 34,000 damage, the Senna with 21, Ezreal being new at his position, that makes sense, and 9,000 for J4. Wish he could have got a little higher, but definitely stat-wise, we're looking at a Willow dominance here with 2 in double digits, 1 very close, and everybody having a positive KDA with a perfect KDA for the Ezreal, and some struggles here, especially in the jungle and the support. So we're going to go to game 2, so we will be right back. Apologize, guys. You're going to see my main screen here for a second.
me trapped inside this spell. Now I feel it. Now I feel it. Your demons drag me close to hell. I can feel it.
All right, we're starting game 2. Willow Canyon definitely having a big advantage in that first match with almost 22,000 gold. Oh, that went down the wrong pipe. That was not a laugh. I know it sounded like it, but that was a cough. 22,000 gold, gold advantage. I think there was, top of my head, like 30 plus kill difference. So Willow Canyon definitely taking advantage of the vision and objective controls. That was something Holbrook was kind of lacking. The only one who was kind of dropping vision was their bot lane. They did it early, and then as they got stressed, as they got pushed, there was kind of a struggle there. So Anime Nerd 11, thank you thank you for joining. Make sure you like and subscribe and follow us. Sorry, like and subscribe is YouTube.
I get it.
So remember, Panda, we want to use in-game names, Lone Woofy. So we are subbing in one of our veterans from the first season in as ADC. He came in a little late, so we couldn't get him in the first one. And so his role is typically in the bot lane. And so we definitely see an Ezreal Senna. This is a reaction, I think, to the first game. Kind of a panic, even though we switched characters, switched players in the ADC role. So Willow, it looks like, is going with the same bands that it did the first time. I don't know why I need a spit guard if I'm wearing this. Also, why am I wearing this if I've been vaccinated? Better safe than sorry. Even though I've been vaccinated, I can still carry, I can still project the virus. So caring about others, always a good thing. Ooh, a Camille. Camille in the top lane. That's interesting. I didn't see a Camille in their lineup at all in our scouting report. So now, one of the things that's really interesting, we had Ottawa University over here yesterday, and their coach, who's a Diamond player, was talking to me and talking about the general state of the game and talking about our players and giving them some hints and everything else. And one thing that Trash Panda likes to play is Kayn, and Kayn is a very good jungler. However, in the latest patch, 11.4, junglers really got nerfed. The amount of gold, the amount of experience points they get out of camps kind of dropped. And I think it's to encourage junglers to be more aggressive and more in lane. And so when you have junglers like a Kayn going into this new meta, he struggles because one of Kayn's early strengths is his quick camp clear. Especially if he starts Raptors and then goes red, or goes red then Raptors. Kayn's going to get ahead really fast compared to other junglers. But now that advantage is not so much. And the early gank from a jungler, especially some kind of bruiser, which Kayn can't quite pull off early, even though he needs to build up to go red Kayn, blue Kayn, is kind of telling. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here.
Eventually.
Ooh, and a Jhin. Jhin was gone. So let's get the rest of this out, then we'll talk about these picks and bans and what it looks like here. What? That doesn't make any sense. It's a support fiddle.
Support middle?
I'm guessing support fiddle.
Well, we'll see because we have last
Yeah,
pick.
well, let's see what this last pick is.
No, mid fiddle.
Mid fiddle.
Could be a king middle, right?
It could be a mid thresh though.
No.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here.
It's mid fiddle. I can't find it.
We'll see. We'll see when it shows.
No, he was typing into Udyr and he couldn't find it.
All right, so now we have 1 minute for everybody to choose their loadouts, choose their runes, and then we'll have a 3-minute spectator delay here. So let's talk about these picks and bans. We'll start with the bot lane because we have something new. We have a new pick here. So we have Lone Wolfie playing one of his comfort picks, Draven, who can very much get ahead and he can get a lot of gold, especially when you have somebody like Lone Wolfie who knows how to play Draven and can take advantage of a lot of those things. Coupled with that, we have Micah on his Lux. The very first game I ever saw Micah play was with a Lux, and he's a monster. He's a monster with this Lux, and so it's going to get ugly in the bot lane from the Willow side. And for Holbrook, the Collector went ahead and kept his Kaisa, probably a comfort pick, especially with the Ezreal ban. Kind of surprised he didn't go with his Caitlyn. His Caitlyn is very good for his ADC. And here we see a Thresh who can tank and who can hook. And so Willow is going to have to be very careful if AJ Sharkcat can land those hooks. And if Thresh can pick up his souls, he's only going to get tanky and he's going to be hard to kill. But we'll see if that happens. Now we'll skip the mid lane because this is weird and I will talk about it in a bit. But in the jungle, we talked about how Kayn struggles in the new meta, and Udyr is actually picking up some popularity in some of the pro games. And so Udyr brings a lot to the table with his Tiger Strikes and his Bear Strikes and his Turtle and his Phoenix, and not his Bird, his Phoenix. And so it can kind of shift roles middle of the game. I'm not sure if this was the right choice. I would have preferred a more aggressive assassin type, brawler type. Bruiser in the jungle, but Udyr can't pull that off. Excuse me. Now, speaking of the first time we ever saw somebody play, when Chill first started playing and first started trying out in the fall, because Chill is a freshman, the very first character he had was Camille, so he's very aware of Camille's strengths. And we see that Sirius Grunt likes that mobile top champ, the Jax, the Camille. It's kind of surprised he doesn't play Wukong, but all we saw in our scouting report was he just plays Garen. So this will be interesting to see because I have no idea how well he'll play this Camille, and so that'll be fascinating. And now for the bans, Willow Canyon pretty much went with the same bans here. I think this Warwick ban is hyper effective because Animal Nerd? Yeah, we're gonna call him Anime Nerd. Anime Nerd. Boy, I'm dumb. Anime Nerd really likes his Warwick, and so by taking that out, I think it really put him off in the first game, and we'll see how well this happens. And then here we can see that Holbrook was reacting not to any kind of scouting report. I think Holbrook was reacting to the first game because we see they got rid of the mid laner, they got rid of the ADC, even though we aren't playing the ADC. They got rid of the support. They got rid of the jungle. Not quite sure where the Jhin is from, even though Lone Wolfie does like to play Jhin quite a bit. I don't know if that was properly scouted. But it was an effective ban because it takes him away. But Lone Wolfie has been playing this game for so long that his champion pool is very, very deep. And so if you're going to do a ban against an ADC like a Lone Wolfie, you're really going to have to kind of do a power ban with 3 bans, but then you lose other bans. So we got about 10 seconds here, so we'll see you guys on the other side, and welcome to the Rift.
from the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when.
So real quick, there is a delay while we're in this loading screen. What I'm seeing with my players is that one of their players blue screened out, so he's restarting their computer. So we're in a bit of a delay, and the game hasn't really started yet, so there is going to be a delay. So I'm just going to leave this music on and let you guys enjoy, and we'll be back.
Trapped inside this spell. Now I feel like your demons drag me close to hell. I can feel
Head back on a one way, trying to stop from running, but you can't wait. Bury all the evidence, you'll only learn.
So guys, we are still in a pause. They said it's about a minute more, just giving you guys a heads up. I'm probably... We'll look at another minute or so, and then we'll see what happens, but we are still pausing the live, and it is a 3-minute pause, so I apologize. So we'll just go back to some music and let you guys enjoy.
Next Monday.
Bring it back now. Brothers, my guys, know that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side, CJ Ike, now I gotta roll with ice. Cold, these brothers, my guys, know that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side, CJ Ike, now I gotta roll with ice. Ride or die, 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 ride or die. Cold, these brothers, my guys, know that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side, CJ Ike, now I gotta ride or die.
Okay, we're back. Well, they're back. We are not. So we have, I think, another 3 minutes here with this pause. Thanks, Danny. So we still have another 3 minutes of this pause, or 2.5 now, and so we'll get back here. But Willow Canyon, we'll leave the chat off. Willow Canyon is red side this time, which is why we've moved the name tags over. And Micah, you're a liar.
What?
You told them you've been playing for 5 months. No. You came in with more experience than that in the fall. You're like a year. Active like 5 or 6, but
you're lying to the enemy. See, that's why you gave that free kill. You know, you felt guilty. You're like, you know what? I'm gonna give him a little bit of advantage, and then I'm gonna boom. True. See, you give him a little bit, and then you boom, take control. I know your game plan. She's gonna want to fight you. Yep.
Oh, I'm more sustainable character because I was playing.
What are your
Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. CJ Ike, now I gotta roll with ice. Cold, these brothers, my guys, know that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. CJ Ike, now I gotta roll with ice. Ride or die, 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 ride or die. Cold, these brothers, my guys, know that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. CJ Ike, now I gotta ride or die.
Okay, looks like we are back now. Let's see how everything goes. It looks like their top laner was the one having some issues. So, wave the coach warn us in the back, everybody.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
He's blocking my new wall of jerseys, but it's okay. It's okay. It's
I just
okay.
want to see the jungle start.
Oh, it looks like there was maybe an
30
early invade
seconds
here.
until minions spawn.
What's happening?
This is what I want to see.
Let's get rid of this. And the Kane goes down. Their jungler goes down.
You mean?
It's really good. Or no, the Kane killed. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Minions have spawned.
Blue team Holbrook got an early kill. Who did they kill?
So it's 9485 across.
They killed the Lux. So I apologize. I had that totally wrong. And we see Achilles here doing his mid roam. You know what? That explains the early CS difference. I forgot that. Mokai actually went down and apologize for this. My settings got all off. Mokai went up and leash, so that's why he got behind. Like we can see that here, which is that early CS lead. And against the Camille, that might not have been the good thing to do. But let's see what happens. And so Udyr clearing out his Krugs, moving down to Raptors, gonna get to level 3. Kane went red-blue. Red-blue Gromp, pretty traditional. Probably should have gone on his Raptors with the Kane ability. Mikey here getting a little beat up. But so is the Kaisa. I don't recognize that skin. It's a great looking skin for a Draven. Picking up his axes. Fiddle getting beat up. I do not understand this fiddle pick. And Achilles gets the fiddle in the mid lane. Seems like a very odd pick. And the Xerath is already ahead. Kane's already behind. Not quite sure why Kane backed. Maybe going for Raptors. Raptors then Scarab. Sorry, Scuttle. I get made fun of all the time for calling it Scarab, but I blame being a history teacher. And they're just pushed back here. That is a free set of... Whoa, my brain is dead today. It's 5 o'clock. I have been working 12 plus hours now.
Need that caffeine.
I need that caffeine, but then my caffeine drives my anxiety through the roof, which is not good for my
risk
family.
Risk versus reward, you know? Risk versus reward.
Risk versus reward, is that what it is? Yeah. Okay, that works.
Know?
That works.
You win some, you lose some.
Scuttle. It's not a Scarab, it's a Scuttle. There we go. I'm not having a senior moment here.
Maybe we should just put the sticky notes around.
Put sticky notes here with the list of all the jungle.
Blue buff, dragon.
Blue buff. Except for it's not a blue buff, it's a sentinel. We should be calling it a sentinel and a bramble.
It's a blue buff.
And a brambleback. Well, I love that we call it pink, even though it's a red ward now.
Well, it's because they originally were pink.
They were originally pink, but new players don't know that.
They'll always be pink.
But they are pink wards. I learned that. I remember I was playing with coaches and they were like, "Why aren't you buying pink wards?" I'm like, "Which one are the pink wards?" And they're like, "This one." I said, "It's red. What are you talking about?"
Pink is kind of like a shade of red, so.
Yeah, I know. But it works out. Here comes Kaisa. Kaisa saving that Thresh. Thresh not quite managing to land his hooks. It's the running. Well, we had a dead spot, so it's a good color commentary. There you go.
That's the thing we're missing, and boom, we got
That
it.
is the thing we're missing. So,
Let's go.
Frozen Cat 3030, my support ADC player, was supposed to be casting with me today, but she bowed out. So we'll see what happens. I'd like to get a double team of casters, one to provide more of a technical and one to provide color. So there's not a lot of dead space here. And here we go. Ooh, looks like we're gonna see another kill in the bot lane. So Lone Woofy picks up a kill there in the bot lane. Now Holbrook did get first blood in both games. It didn't really help him in the first game, but let's see if they can do well in the second. Looks like they're backing here. Lux is low, but has 1100 gold. I think Lone Woofy's just trying to get a little extra gold in CS. Not let this Kaisa get ahead. Mid lane, don't know what Xerath is doing. I think he's forgetting these fiddle.
Reckless.
Oh, unfortunate. Close. You just go back. Just go back.
I'm gonna get rapid and then
And so we see Lux building.
Well, stay for the wave now. But
Don't know what she's building.
and then go back.
And it looks like, I
Go
think,
back and not just
Thresh is building Warmonks, but that's a little early to be building Warmonks at this point. You don't really get that bonus.
clear the wave.
Probably a Sunfire would have been really good there. Even a Hextech. Belt.
Don't game.
Or a Rimfire. And it looks like Holbrook definitely learned his lesson and is going to take an early Drake. Kane struggles with early Drake, but here with the backup with a full bot lane. And it looks like Xerath manages to kind of get away here. The problem was, I think there was a lack of communication because the bot lane did not come up. It cost Willow the dragon. They do manage to pick up the kill there. Free bot lane for Willow if they want it.
You have the lane, bro. You're not no, hey, you're running. Good. Yeah, you have the person to bot lane, you don't know what you can do. Plus, you can run a bot lane too while you're walking.
That first dragon, we lost that because of lack of communication.
Yeah.
I'm gonna control word next.
With that on, I can't see bot.
Depends on how cocky you think they're cooking. Yes.
Probably very.
I'm gonna put that this way.
Some shields here. The Willow Candy is picked up. They are down first blood and they are down their first dragon. They still have no vision on the dragon. We see Micah starting to roam here. Dropping wards. Plenty of gold. Probably go back. We're probably going to see Fiddle go back here in a little bit. He needs to draw her out and then hit her with his ult because he can take her right now. Like right now.
Well, he has no mana.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh yeah, he does.
He has 0 mana. Once he's got hand. But if he has mana there, that's a kill.
Yeah. So they need to probably move on this Herald.
Uh huh. They should. But Jonah's also making the right call here by going back.
Yeah.
He's got no mana. He's got lane
He's got
prio.
he's got lots of gold.
Yeah, a lot of gold, lane prio. So smart call.
Udyr can take it too.
And that's good. He's taking the scuttle.
Oh, I have no vision.
I mean, yeah, the CS difference is
You see the difference? Huge.
double.
Yeah.
So
He's just a new jungler, I think. And I think that's the issue. He's a new jungler, and we took away his comfort pick.
yeah,
I mean, if he had switched to Olaf, it's basically the same.
yeah.
I think he'd be going better.
But I mean, that's the name of the game, right? You're learning.
Yeah, sometimes you win, sometimes you learn, right? And none of us are in the LCS, so that's okay. It's okay.
I don't want to be in the LCS.
I don't want to be.
It's a lot of pressure.
It's a lot of pressure, and it's a very short, nice kill. Good use of the ult, right? Yeah. So I think one of the, with the pre-scout that we talked about, where collector doesn't handle well when someone gets aggressive.
Yeah, I think that was a very good scout.
That was a good scout, and we can see that.
I noticed that too when I was watching that game.
Yeah, they can't handle the.
Yeah. Nice rotate too.
Yeah, good rotate. And that's something that Achilles does really well. He rotates down quite a bit. Oh, that's not good. Kaiser goes down. Yep. And that'll give us a drag within 15 seconds. Oops.
Nice.
And the fiddle goes down. The cane might go down. The thresh goes down, but the cane is so low. The cane's gonna have to
That's
go
4
back.
kills across the board though.
Yeah. So that's a free dragon for anybody who wants
I'll
it.
take that. Nice.
Yeah. Excellent team fight there. Very clean. And it looks like Mokai is going to take a plate, and did not see the Camille. Good use of the teleport by the Camille. Does he have his ult? He has his ult. I think he could have pinned her there and dealt with that. Udyr soloing this drag. So now we're tied 1 dragon each, but Willow is up by 8 kills. And a little over 7,000 gold. I'm bad at math, that's why I'm a history teacher, not a math teacher. And I think this is going to be another multi-kill on the Camille. Good channel. Good pop there. Here comes the Lux, clearing out vision. Good stun against the Kane. I think the Kane thought easy peasy. Lux will be able to get away here. We still have...
Nice.
Wait.
Very
Oh,
nice.
Udyr got both the Rift Herald and the... and the dragon. So good objective control by Willow after that first loss. So here we go. Looks like a lane switch here. Where are we going to drop this Herald? In the Thresh here. I think the issue with the Thresh is we're not seeing a lot of souls, which is...
Why am I always okay? Oh, that's because
He managed to get away, but now here comes Micah. Micah's on a killing spree. I think just taking the...
No, I know, but be careful. You know Camille's on
Micah's taking on the... Oh, Micah's not taking on the kills. And we see Lone Wolf. He probably could have taken that.
Nice ult.
Probably could have taken that tower too. But up by almost 30 CS.
Well, they had a
And a good gank here by Tara in this. And Achilles getting caught out by himself 4v1, which you really can't do as Zera. But red team released the Herald in the top lane. Probably will get at least this tower. Probably both towers, since the bot lane combo here in the mid can really hold off the rest of these guys. And Micah's on a rampage there. Has to get out, get away from the Fiddle ult, but Draven takes out the Fiddle. Kane, I think, trying to go, not realizing that Draven is behind him. And that is a double kill for Draven. And Fresh is all by his lonesome 3v1. Oh, Camille is back. Didn't quite get that second tower. I think if Taro had stayed there, that tower would have gone down. And Mokai is just so tanky there. He can take so much damage. And like you guys know, I mean, he just has the Sunfire Aegis, but Achilles takes down the Camille with his artillery, which is annoying. Very annoying. Not as bad as the Karthus, but very annoying. Yeah, right? I figured out what all the resurrections were in that ARAM I was playing. They had a zillion.
That's what I said.
Oh, I didn't hear you say the zillion. Yeah,
Like, do they have a zillion here, like, now?
yeah, no, I didn't hear you say zillion.
Oh.
So I thought you said something else. I'm like, I've never heard of that item.
Oh, no. Well, that or Guardian Angel, but...
Yeah, I was thinking Guardian Angel, but I was like, we're only level 6. No one's built Guardian Angel yet.
Yeah. No, Zillion will do that.
It was annoying.
Pretty annoying.
I mean, I don't play a lot of Vi, but she's fun.
She is fun. I've been seeing a couple in the top lane recently, and I don't know why.
She's not, I don't think she's strong enough.
I've seen 2 games in the last 4 I played with 5 top, and she's fun.
Yeah, I don't think she has the survivability for the top.
Well, no, and especially like going up against her, she could fit into a kill.
Oh yeah, let's go. The first 6 level. Oh no! Oh no! The Mokai ult!
Yeah, that was a really nice ult. Really clean ult.
We do have a Mountain Drake, so it looks like we're going for a Mountain Soul here. I think Udyr is just gonna go
Nice.
Phoenix it. There's the tower here. So So 2 Drakes down for Willow, but they are up by 20 kills and 14k gold.
Yeah,
Oh, Achilles taking down the Kane out of nowhere. He ran right into it. That was murder ball. That was murder ball. How much gold? Not that much.
I want to see the ending.
I'm not sure. I don't understand that fiddle pick.
I mean, I
I've
can
seen-
see why, because if it can scale, it's really strong.
Yeah.
Especially when you don't have to worry about the jungle, and with the nerfs to the jungle,
Yeah.
you get a lot more items. You can get a lot more items very quickly, but that Xerath pick is just...
I think it would have been better to do fiddle support.
I mean, yeah, but Fiddle support doesn't get the items you need. He's very item dependent.
That's true.
So
How
I
does
think...
this?
I don't know, that's what I was trying to see. I looked away for 1 second.
Yeah, I looked away and all of a sudden, bam, they won.
You know?
And I'm looking at this, and I mean, Collector here is way out of position.
Double kill in the bot lane.
Like, did they just ARAM it? They must have.
Triple kill. Quadra kill.
No.
I think it's in the ditch.
Oh, he dropped. That's why
Yeah.
he dropped that.
That's not sub 20.
It's sub 30. They changed it now.
Oh, nice.
Sub 30. So this is another tower. Right here. Yeah.
That Rift Herald?
The Rift Herald, if he can get...
That was really good, Eddie.
Yeah, if he can get 3 like that... Oh, jeez. What the...
I know.
He's just standing there, taking them all. I don't even know how to play this. Like, you know, low next
Yeah, Micah.
This is 1,000 gold right there.
Yeah, but GG.
GG, yep. GG indeed. So, good win for Willow. GG for Holbrook. Really impressed all around. So, let's take a look at some of these stats here.
That damage is disgusting.
Yeah, it was. All right, so let's take a look at some advanced details. Let's look at the graph. And Xerath with 23,000 at a 21-minute game. Draven and Lux both at 18,000. That's insane. And for all that Ood here looked like he was doing a lot of damage, he was not. Camille did the most from their team. So all in all, looking at this, a lot of kills, not a lot of assists. Willow probably could do some more for the assists, but all in all, I'm pretty happy. Next week we take on the Maricopa Rams. Tomorrow we are taking on the Red Raiders from Aurora, Colorado in our unified game. And then we will have a couple regular Rocket League games on Thursday as well as our Madden games. So thanks guys for watching. We appreciate you. We love you. And we will see you tomorrow.
Udyr is nuts.
Yeah. I keep forgetting to level turtle.
You made a mistake, underestimating what we would become. And now an escape is impossible. Your